All right, everyone, let's continue with this cosmic mountain. Because the concept of divine regulation of the world from a mountain was universal in ancient times. Zaphon is the name of the cosmic mountain, where El and Baal exercised their kingship. Zaphon designates north and is the cosmic mountain par excellence. The motif of rivers flowing from the cosmic mountain as a source of life has been incorporated into Hebrew literature. And so I and others claim that during the Saturnian polar configuration, these streamers of Venus are the origins of these mysterious solar idols and pendants that we see. Now I'm claiming that this cosmic mountain evolved into the toroidal form that was personified as this goddess with those two celestial rivers. And solar pendants like these show us the evolution of that cosmic mountain into the toroidal form. Now, as I've said before, the gods are the planets. And these people wanted the gods to come back. And they would make prophecies that the gods would indeed return. Because we're talking about the loss of the Golden Age and the loss of the Garden of Eden. In the Old Testament book of Isaiah, he says, "In the last days, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established." Now, I also love Isaiah 14 because it paints a picture of people standing around looking at the morning star, the planet Venus, in amazement and wondering, how could this be the one who shook the earth and brought the nations low and destroyed cities? And this is where they call Venus Lucifer, because that light bearer was absolutely cast out of heaven. And they say Venus was on the holy mountain of God, cast out from that mountain. And they call it the Mount of the Congregation rather than the polar configuration. Isaiah says, "In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely." And so I will claim that that is the hope of the return of the Saturnian Golden Age and that Garden of Eden. Isaiah also alludes to the return of immortality. And this is echoed by Plato, who says about the Atlanteans that old age rested not on them. And so I think there's more to this concept of the lost fountain of youth. Stretching out his wings shall fill the breadth of thy land. They wanted it back. But the story is also twisted. When you see how Moses allegedly killed those people that made the golden calf, the Lord of hosts that dwells in Mount Zion, this might as well read, "The cosmic mountain shall be redeemed. The hand of the Lord will rest on this mountain. He shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble." Similar to the story of the pillars of Hercules, Atlantis being beyond them. This is a concept, I believe, of time rather than place. These temples are replicas of the cosmic mountain. The ziggurat was literally a cosmic mountain. These temples have been called mountain which sees, exalted mountain, mountain of laws or judgment, sanctuary of Ishtar, mountain of life, fearsome mountain. This is the story of Enlil, who tore his entwined parents apart. Seated at the North Celestial Pole, the cosmic mountain with the polar high god at its summit, and the orbits of the 7 planets girding its sides. And so they imagined that Venus / Lucifer, the light bearer, wanted to be the Most High God, and was therefore cast out of heaven. Think of the thunderings and the lightnings, the smoking mountain that everyone saw, beautiful in situation. In other translations it says, beautiful in elevation. The joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, on the sides of the north, the city of the great king. The abode of the Anunnaki, who are planetary bodies. A mountain where the gods dwelt. The inaccessible mountain, stunning in its beauty, yet elusive to all who approach. And this is a personified goddess with the 2. Now, I thought it was interesting that this hole that I've circled has been messed with between the time these 2 photos were taken. And you can see it hadn't been fully dug out yet. But the placing of rocks on the ground is different in these photos. And this one. So I just thought that was strange. The landscaping of the ground continues to change. is this even fully excavated? I have no idea. Goddess with the 2. Have a good day, guys.